environment. I just was taken aback by how gentle they are and how they represent no threat to humans, really. I think people will come away with a sense of having taken part in a great adventure and been to a distant land in a different time, in a time when things are simpler and more basic.
Can you imagine doing that family tree?
Look, everybody, it's a trivia icon. I hope there's some questions about NSYNC.
Just for you, Jen.
Let's just get the game started.
Okay, first question.
Glenn Close voices Kala, Tarzan's adoptive mother. What evil character did she play in a live-action version of a Disney animated classic film?
Cinderella's stepmother?
Nope. Anyone else?
I know. Cruella de Vil in 101 Dalmatians.
Okay, I've got this one. In Tarzan, Perchak is the leader of the gorilla clan. Who was the leader of the orangutans in the Jungle Book?
Shere Khan.
No, he was a tiger. The correct answer is King Louie. Here's a tough one. Who can name all the members of NSYNC?
Oh, I know, that's a cinch. Chris, JC, Joey, Justin, and Lance.
Great round, everybody. Now it's time to meet Jane and find out how the animators created Tarzan's new friend.
Give me that. Oh, come on now, enough of this. I want this paper on the count of 3. 1, 2. Oh, look, bananas! Oh, I can't believe you fell for that one.
At the beginning of the film, we didn't have a particular design style set up for the character. Traditionally, it became very Victorian, very bland in a way. You know, we needed to spice it up a little bit. And the voice of Jane Porter is the incredibly talented Minnie Driver. So we went back and looked at Minnie, went to the recording sessions, and took a look at her performance.
Suddenly the monkey stops crying. And then I turn around and there's a whole fleet of them.
She would have a lot of exaggeration, the mouth shapes, and her eyebrows would, really drop down to show concern. So she was really expressive. So we took that and put it into the design.
Get off! No, get off! Get off!
She's very adventurous, and I think she forgets she's a girl, which in the Victorian era was almost impossible. And she's very funny and very opinionated, and she doesn't like people telling her what to do.
Mr. Clayton, I think I'll take it from here.
She's as kind of scattered and as beautiful and as intense and focused as I'd imagined.
Suddenly, I was swinging in the vine, up in the air.
With the monkey,
swinging,
yes.
flying. I was in the air.
Yeah, yes, I know.
And then I was surrounded. Fantastic. They took my boot.
What is she talking about? I haven't the foggiest idea.
If I were in the jungle, I'd love to hang out with Jane.
If I were in the jungle, I'd be surfing like Tarzan.
Hey, surfers, Matt's in the chat box and he's meeting with NSYNC.
I am so psyched. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Somebody please calm her down.
Let's stop talking and start clicking.
Hey surfers, Matt here, and I'm hanging out with NSYNC. Guys, want to say hello?
Hello! You're recording for Tarzan. Can you tell me about the song?
We got a call from Phil Collins, and he had the idea for this song. The whole concept for the song was really like the 50s with the doo-wop harmonies. So we got 5 voices, so we were perfect for the part.
How does it feel to be working on a Phil Collins song?
Don't you lose my number.
It's great. I mean, we're all big fans of Phil Collins. And, at first we really, it kind of didn't hit us until we actually arrived here and he was there in the booth and recording with us.
We were recording in the studio.
Hey surfers, got any questions for NSYNC?
Yes, I have a question. What advice would you give to somebody who wants to get into music?
Never give up. Never give up.
Practice, practice, practice your craft.
And if you're gonna be with a group, make sure you guys are really, really good friends and you're very open and honest with each other.
So how do you know when you have a hit song?
You never know when you have a hit song because it all has to do with your fans. We put out music that we like to listen to and what we like to hear, and luckily, we've got a lot of fans that like to hear the music that we enjoy.
I have another question.
Jennifer, let somebody else ask the question. What happens when you get a sore throat?
The show must go on. Drink a lot of tea with honey and lemon.
Just one more question. What do you miss most when you're on tour?
I miss sleeping in my own bed.
I miss my turntables because I can't bring them on the road because they don't fit in the overhead.
I miss my family.
I miss my family, my friends, and my granny's home cooking. I miss all of what they say.
Stay tuned, surfers. When we come back, I'll be in the studio making picture-perfect jungle frames.
Tomorrow, it's Mother's Day. Why not hang out with Mom and watch the So Weird Mother's Day marathon?
Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Disney's saluting moms everywhere with 4 back-to-back So Weird episodes on a special night tomorrow starting at 7, 6 Central. Join Fee and her mom as they try and find a girl lost for 14 years.
Ask her if she can describe where she is.
As well as meet a nearly 1,400-year-old teenager.
She really creeped me out.
Kick back with Mom for 2 hours and catch the Mother's Day marathon on Disney's original series, So Weird.
You rock! Oh yeah, I rock.
Tomorrow starting at 7, 6 Central on Magical World of Disney.
It's a brand new season of Going Wild with Jeff Corwin. That means new animals from the far reaches of the globe. Furry, fast, and furious, but all new and all fascinating. New exotic locales. We're definitely heading in the right direction. And lots of new daring scrapes with danger. Is there anything I won't do for you guys? Jump on board for a brand new season of Going Wild with Jeff Corwin. He's taking you new places you won't believe and taking biology to the extreme.
Don't try this at home.
Don't miss all new episodes tomorrow at 5:45, 4:45 Central inside Zoo Disney.
Kids like to make an impression. They want to learn. They just need a little spark. Cable in the classroom is not just watching TV. It's a powerful teaching tool. Spark their curiosity. They want to know more. Study guides, internet support. When they get it, it's magic.
Cool.
Cable in the Classroom is free to schools from Disney Channel and your cable company. Find out how to help your school build a video library. Cable supplies the spark. Teachers supply the magic. For 12-year-old Cody Griffin, life is good. He's popular.
You are so lucky to be dating Cody Griffin.
And he's the star of the swim team.
Holy smokes!
But on his 13th birthday,
Now you're a big bad teenager.
everything changes. Cody starts feeling a little like a fish out of water.
Whoa! Let me get this straight. You're generating electricity. Your hands are so thick you can climb walls like Spider-Man. And your hands and feet sometimes turn scaly when you get them wet?
Seriously gross.
It's a Disney Channel original movie
You taking a sudden interest in mermaids, have you?
that's not your typical coming-of-age tale.
You may want to sit down for this. I think you're a mermaid.
A what?
Or a merman, I guess.
Are you people nuts?
Saturday, May 15th, dive into the latest Disney Channel original movie, The 13th Year.
Finally get a friend, and he turns into a fish. This is so typical.
Saturday, May 15th. It's a Saturday premiere at 7, 6 Central, only on Disney.
This week, hit the deck! Robin Williams blows the scientific world away when he makes Blubber!
This definitely has applications in the field of sports.
Robin Williams makes one small mistake.
Sorry, first time flyer.
And one giant flop. Robin Williams in the network television premiere of Blubber, this week on ABC.
Welcome back to our special behind-the-scenes peek at Disney's Tarzan.
Hey, you sound like NSYNC.
More like out of sync.
Speak for yourself.
When I can hear Tom's dog howling from here, I know our playing is bad.
I've got a good idea. Why don't we just join Matt in the studio?
Hey surfers, welcome back to the studio. Today we're making picture-perfect jungle frames you can use to show off your favorite photograph or drawing. First, gather a handful of sticks and leaves from your backyard, or you can buy them at a craft store. They work best if they're small and flat. Get your favorite picture and trace it onto the cardboard. Have an adult use a utility knife or scissors to cut the cardboard slightly smaller than the size of the picture you traced. Use a glue stick to glue leaves all over the front of the frame. Let it dry for about an hour. Remember, you can always find these movie surfer instructions on our website at ZookDisney.com, part of Go Network. Now, choose sticks that are about 4 inches longer than the frame. Put one stick on each side, making a rectangle with overlapping corners. Wrap a piece of twine around the sticks where they meet at the corners. And not the ends. Next, punch a hole in each corner of the frame. Thread a piece of twine through each hole and tie it to the sticks. You can also paint the leaves or glue on some small rocks or other things found in your backyard to make it your own. And there you have it, your very own picture-perfect frame. where you can keep your favorite pictures. Good luck, surfers.
Mr. Jones.
Oh, we were just playing instruments without permission.
Yeah.
We weren't that bad.
Yes, you were. But with the right training, you can improve.
You really think so?
Sure. Sign up for the school band.
Awesome. Oh, we can be on the road with NSYNC and Phil Collins.
Oh, maybe. If you're stuck in traffic next to them.
Well, surfers, it's time to swing on out of here. As we've seen, making Tarzan took many talented artists, musicians, and actors, as well as a little monkeying around.
Bye, Chris, JC, Joey, Justin, and Lance.
Bye, movie surfers. Hey, Jen, don't forget Buster. Take care, everyone.
Feels better than before.
See you guys.
Later, guys.
Take it easy.
Bye, everyone. You can check out Disney's Tarzan, opening in theaters June 18th.
And be sure to join me, Matt, and the rest of the movie surfers here next time when we go undercover with Disney's Inspector Gadget. Bye.
All right, little lady. Come on. It's way past your nest time.
Oh, Mom.
No.
5 more minutes?
No.
2 more minutes?
No.
1 more minute.
Weekends on Disney, it's the famous Jet Jackson, where you can meet Jet Jackson, a.k.a. Silverstone. Jet's got thousands of adoring fans, and why not? He's a highly skilled actor, but he's not perfect.
Oh, God! What are you getting ready?
Sorry about that.
He's just a regular teenager
Get up, you're gonna be late for school.
who has all the right moves. So get to know Jet
The boy behind him, warts and all.
on the famous Jet Jackson, tomorrow at 3/2 Central on Disney.
Don't you love that pretty toothpaste? Don't you want to kiss that pretty toothpaste?
Even when it's in a frying pan.
Wacky, tacky, love it, push it, shove it, crazy, lazy, love it, lazy, love it, love it, got to love it.
Chicken face.
Now it's always once upon a time in New York City. It's a big old battle, tough old town.
Stay tuned. Oliver and right back. Tuesday, a magical world of Disney. Disney shows you how to become a football legend. Yes! First, discover the secret to training with household objects. Then, be sure to practice your hand-eye coordination. And never, ever forget the importance of teamwork. I have a tryout. For more tips, watch the garbage-picking, field-goal-kicking Philadelphia phenomenon. Right after Father and Scout. Tuesday on Magical World Disney. Movies at 7, 6 Central. Disney Distractions, the place for weekend movies for kids.
That's awesome.
Movies where kids turn to scouting.
Are you ready to rough it?
Go on family outings.
Can I drive?
Movies where kids turn into fish.
Remember?
Even make an intergalactic wish. You'll see movies where kids ride with canines. And organize others into straight lines.
I'm on safety patrol.
So turn to the place for weekend movies for kids, Disney Distractions.
When do we start?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. 9 Central on Disney. And now, it's time to get hands-on with Disney animation. Toon Disney presents Toonology.
Hi there, I'm Robert. Welcome to Toon Disney's Toonology. Grab your pencils, because today we're getting goofy.
I'm Joe.
Oh, and learning how to draw them too. Sean Bishop, a storyboard artist, is here to show us how. Is Goofy pretty fun to draw?
Yeah, actually, he's very fun to draw. But he's also a nice guy.
Great, let's start.
All right. Well, we generally start off with Goofy. He's got a round head. And his design is a little bit like Pluto. He's got a big set of eyes that are kind of jammed right in the middle of his head. And that here is a muzzle that fits right on the front. It's kind of an oval shape that brings it around. We have his nose juts up from the middle right here, the middle of the muzzle, and kind of work it back a little bit. There's a slight division right on the tip of his muzzle right here that works back into the smile, which is right up behind the eyes here. Give him a little corner. And don't forget Goofy's buck teeth in the front. That's what makes him Goofy. And we got his jaw that juts out a little bit down the bottom like this, and then comes back in to connect right back to the head. Usually you got 3 little spots on that side, and maybe 2 whiskers on that side. His design is a little bit like Pluto. And then, of course, we've got Goofy's ears that are attached to this side. And we have his hat, which is Goofy's famous hat, with a little bone on top. It kind of sticks up this way. Got a little stripe there just to finish it off. And that's pretty much how you draw Goofy.
Thanks, Sean. You can see more of Goofy on Disney's Mickey Mouse Works, part of Disney's One Saturday Morning on ABC.
Yeah, that's right.
See you next time for more hands-on animation tips with Toon Disney's Toonology.
And now back to Oliver and Company, right here on Disney.
Bye, Winston. Bye, Oliver.
Can handle the chance?
Sure.
Hey, you're up here. For a cat. We'll keep a spot open for you in the gang. Vice President, Uptown Chapter. Later, kid. Why should I worry?
Tonight on Disney, Glenn Close gets a little too close to these puppies in 101 Dalmatians. Then, go inside Walt Disney for Walt Disney Presents The Plausible Impossible. Later, out of the night, Don De La Vega rides his Black Stallion Tornado and becomes Zorro. It's all coming up tonight, right here on Disney.
On Monday, May 10th, starting at 8:30 a.m., 7:30 Central, Playhouse Disney presents a special out-of-the-box arts and crafts marathon. Join Tony, Vivian, and their friends for 12 back-to-back episodes of Out of the Box.
Come on.
You can learn to make lots of stuff with Tony and Vivian, like space mobiles, mouse houses, or paper trees. So grab a grown-up to help you get together all your supplies. You'll need things like a coat hanger, yarn, and pom-poms. Plus, all day long, we'll tell you which craft projects are coming up next and what you'll need to make, build, and play along. So don't miss the Out of the Box Arts and Crafts Marathon, Monday, May 10th, starting at 8:30 a.m., 7:30 Central, inside Playhouse Disney.
Cool.
Next on Magical World of Disney, get ready. Puppies. Because the little canines of 101 Dalmatians are coming home to Disney. Who else could bring you Pongo, Purdy, and the whole lovable litter? Along with Glenn Close as Disney's classic villain, the evil Cruella de Vil. Catch those puppies! Don't miss out on Disney's 101 Dalmatians. Coming up next on Magical World of Disney.
Thank you.